Vietnam, a land of breathtaking landscapes, rich culture, and warm smiles. A place that has opened its doors to millions of travelers from around the world. But behind the welcoming facade, there's a reality that some visitors experience but rarely talk about. A reality that remains hidden in plain sight. For many Indian tourists and expats in Vietnam, the warmth and hospitality can sometimes feel distant. Invisible racism, subtle, unspoken, and deeply hurtful. Today, we share the untold stories of 3 Indians in Vietnam, stories that reveal the silent challenges faced by those who are seen, but not truly seen. Meet Rohan, an Indian tourist visiting Vietnam. A 28-year-old marketing professional from Mumbai, visiting Vietnam for the first time with his friends. Excited to explore the culture, food, and tourist attractions. Here are the challenges Rohan faced when visiting Vietnam. At a popular souvenir shop in Hanoi, the shopkeeper avoids making eye contact with Rohan and serves a Western tourist first, even though Rohan was waiting longer. At a cafe, the waiter rudely tells Rohan and his friends no seats available, while letting other tourists in without hesitation. At a street market, vendors charge Rohan almost double the usual price, assuming he won't understand the language or the pricing norms. Now let's talk about Priya, an Indian expat living in Vietnam for over 2 years. She is a 34-year-old English teacher living in Saigon for over 2 years. She's fluent in basic Vietnamese and has built a small circle of friends. Here are the challenges Priya faces living as an expat in Vietnam. Priya notices that her Vietnamese colleagues are paid higher salaries for the same work, despite having less experience and qualifications. When looking for apartments, landlords either reject her outright or quote inflated prices after discovering she's Indian. At a local supermarket, the cashier makes a derogatory comment in Vietnamese, assuming Priya won't understand, but she does. Priya's students' parents frequently request a native-looking teacher, subtly implying they prefer Western or East Asian faces over Indians. Finally, meet Amit, an Indian tourist visiting Vietnam. He is a 42-year-old entrepreneur visiting Vietnam with his wife and 2 kids for a family vacation. It's his second visit to Vietnam. Here are the challenges Amit faced when visiting Vietnam. At a hotel reception, Amit's family is made to wait while the receptionist checks in a Western family that arrived after them. During a guided tour, the tour guide ignores Amit's questions, but responds eagerly to other tourists. Amit attempts to book a table at a high-end restaurant, but is told it's fully booked, only to see several empty tables when they arrive. His kids are stared at and whispered about by locals, making them uncomfortable and anxious. Vietnam is a country known for its warmth and hospitality, yet stories like these paint a different picture for Indian travelers and expats. Invisible discrimination isn't always obvious, but its impact is felt deeply. But here's the truth: prejudice is learned, and it can be unlearned. To the Vietnamese tourism industry and everyday citizens, the world is watching. How you treat your guests shapes how they speak of your country. And in a world driven by social media and global connections, your actions matter more than ever. Let's rewrite the narrative. Let's make Vietnam a place where every visitor, regardless of nationality, feels seen, respected, and valued. If you liked watching this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and support me on PayPal or buy me a coffee. The links are all mentioned in the description box below. Till then, stay blessed and remember to be humble and friendly to all types of foreigners.